Good morning, guys. Today we are doing solving systems of equations through elimination. Real quick, we're going to do some review. I do hope that you are writing this down in your notebook as a good scholar that you are. So anything that I write down, anything I say that you think might be important, put it in your notebook, as well as if you need me to say something again, replay the video. So we're going to solve systems of equations through the elimination method. Previously, we had solved systems of equations through graphing. And when solving, we would have an intersection as a solution. Every solution is an intersection on a graph. Therefore, every solution has an x and a y. A solution has an x, y. It's important to keep that in mind today because we will need to find the x and the y. So let's think about the word elimination. What does elimination mean? Some people might say that elimination means to get rid of. Some other people might say to destroy. And I've even had students that say kill, but we're not going to write that down because that's a little on the extreme side. But I think we get the point about what elimination means. Eliminación in Spanish. So we're going to do the first example and write down these examples in your notebook. All right, so this is example number 1. If we look at this, it is a systems of equations because it has two equations. Here's the first equation, here's the second equation. And we want to eliminate a variable. We want to eliminate a letter. First step, eliminate variable. In this case, we want to find two opposites. And if you look at this, we have 4x and negative 4x. If I add those two together, it eliminates. So we are going to eliminate x by adding the two equations. Okay, and please be writing down the steps. I am going to be looking for them. So if I add the top equation with the bottom equation, we're going to add like terms. Negative 4x plus 4x gives me 0 because a negative and a positive cancel out. Negative 2y plus 8y gives me positive 6y equals negative 12 plus negative 24, negative 36. So when I add these two equations together, I got rid of x. Now I'm going to solve for y. Divide by 6, divide by 6. Y equals negative and a positive is a negative. 36 divided by 6 gives me 6. The y is equal to negative 6. Y equals negative 6 is only half my answer because every answer has an x and has a y. We have found y. Now we need to find x. So I'm going to draw an arrow. Need to find x. And how are we going to find x? We're going to find x by plugging it back into the equation. Need to find x by plugging y back into equation. So we had two equations to begin with up here, and does it matter which one we plug it into? No. So I'm going to choose the bottom one because it has less negatives. I'm going to bring that down. It's going to be 4x plus 8y equals negative 24. And we said y is negative 6. So I am going to get rid of y, and I am going to write negative 6. And now I'm going to solve for x. We got 4x plus 8 times negative 6 is negative 48 equals negative 24. I am going to add my 48. These cancel out. 4x equals 24. Divide by 4, divide by 4. X equals 6. So the solution to my equation, my system of equations, is going to be x is 6 and y is negative 6. So this is my solution. All right, let's look at this example right here, example number 2. We got 2x minus y equals 11 and 2x plus y equals 19. We are going to use elimination. Do notice that x and y have to be on the same side of equal sign. So the only way this method works is if there is x and y on the same side. And notice that they are aligned. So they have to be on the same side and they have to be aligned, one above the other. If we look at this example, which variable cancels out? So make sure you're writing this down. Which variable cancels out? We have 1x and 2x, and then we got a negative y and a positive y. Well, we got a negative y and a positive y. That's going to cancel out if I add my equations. So let me write it over here. So if I add my equation, 1x plus 2x is going to give me 3x. And a negative y and a positive y cancels out. And that equals 11 plus 19, that's going to give me 30. Divide by 3, divide by 3, x equals 10. So which variable canceled out? The y's canceled out. Now I know that x is 10, I need to find y. So I'm going to bring down my equation. I'm going to bring down the top one because it is easiest to work with because it has less numbers. So I'm going to have x minus y equals 11. And now I know that x is 10, so let me get rid of x and write 10. So we got 10 minus y equals 11. I'm trying to get the y by itself, so I'm going to subtract 10, subtract 10. And we're left with negative y equals 1. Divide by a negative 1, divide by a negative 1, y equals negative 1. So my solution is 10, negative 1. Remember, your solution is a point, a coordinate where the both lines intersect. All right, so now I'm going to do example number 3, and please make sure you have all these examples. Negative 6x plus 5y equals 1. Positive 6x plus 4y equals negative 10. I want you to solve this problem on your own. First, what variable eliminates? What variable eliminates, and what is the solution? I will be looking for this in your notebook tomorrow. So make sure you get example number 3 done so we can go over it later on. And there is another video that you can be watching. Thank you guys. Make sure you got these written down.